channel. Okay. I'm tired. Just came back from a trip. Face is oily, have a pimple, but you know what's straight? It's fall. It's not fall yet actually, but when Dunkin' and Starbucks has started giving out their pumpkin drinks, it's officially fall. Fall is the best season. There's Coraline. Oh my God, it's leaves. It's leaves. It's orange and red leaves. It's crisp air. Hoodie weather. It's time to get out the Pretty Little Liars aesthetic, okay? Every year I always do like a fall bucket list, like go to a pumpkin patch, do this, but I never end up doing those damn things, right? I've compiled a list of things that we can do this fall. I don't know how many I'm going to do. We're just gonna read off my list, okay? I don't know how many I wrote down, but we're gonna read off my list, okay? Number 1 is go apple picking. I have never been apple picking. I feel like that's kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? I like apples and I can make apple pie. Maybe that's on the list too. Use said apples to make an apple pie, because I also just had some apple pie upstairs, store-bought. It tasted really good, but I kind of felt guilty, like, yo, I'm just eating like a Food Lion apple pie. I could have made it myself. And how fun it would be to like actually take the time to make the crust, like everything, the filling, and just apple picking. Number 1. Of course, number 2, visiting a pumpkin patch. Visiting a pumpkin patch is always so fun. There's hay rides, there's snackies, there's just, you see kids just run around picking pumpkins. You can paint a pumpkin. It's always a little vibe. It's a fall must. Number 3, actually carving a pumpkin yourself. I've always seen in my neighborhood growing up, like just sickly designed just pumpkins, but I never carved one myself. And when I try to, I just make like a square in the middle by accident. It's like a bad shape. So actually taking the time to like carve it and like maybe have a kit with it so it can like actually be not well designed. You know what I'm saying? So carving a pumpkin for Halloween would be sick. I don't know how people do those insane designs where they put like full characters and stuff on it. That's just crazy. Okay, next thing you could do is go to a fall festival. I know it's similar to a pumpkin patch, but an actual festival that's like fall themed. I believe they actually have some of those somewhere, but I feel like finding some kind of fall festival where they're serving like fall themed dishes and stuff like that. And like there could be face painting, there could be all these sorts of things, costumes, whatever. It's just get into the Halloween town spirit, you know? Just get into the energy of it. So the next thing is having a bonfire, because I've always had bonfires in the summertime, which is cool, but like in the winter when it's actually very chilly and you get the mushrooms. You get the marshmallow. I am so tired. You get the marshmallows, you get the s'mores, maybe you can add some fall themed snacks in there, some candy corn, bonfire. Next thing you can do is have a Halloween party. That'd be insane. I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm 24 now. When I go to Halloween events, it's always like, oh, bar hopping. Or it's like when I was in college, there's actually like themed events, of course, like theme costume parties. But having your own like Halloween party as an adult is just ill. That's so sick. You can get like snacks and just like have people come over, and it's just like a whole, I'd rather have chiller events this year rather than just like, oh, go bar hopping and be messed up dressed as Luke Skywalker. Like hosting a Halloween party would be so cute because you can make all these like, I've seen so many like snacks on TikTok where you like make little things like blood bags and like it's like a drink and it's just crazy. That's an idea. Next thing you have to do, of course, is watch Halloween movies. You better be watching Coraline. You better be watching Nightmare Before Christmas. You better be watching Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town. For me, I'm kind of re-binging Pretty Little Liars. I don't know why for me that is such a fall show. Because I feel like majority of the events that like first 2 seasons is fall. Just giving so fall, and they always have their little hot coffees while they're like talking smack about A and whatnot. It's a whole thing. It really exudes fall to me. Okay, next is actually creating a fall playlist. And at first I was like, wait, what does that even mean? But like, think about like Twilight, their soundtrack. Think about Twilight, New Moon, all of that. Cozy type of songs, you know, where it's like maybe acoustics and that kind of vibe. Or you can find playlists on YouTube and listen to them while you're working, all these sorts of things, and create an atmosphere of coziness within your space. Next thing you gotta do is you gotta go to a haunted house. You gotta go through a scare maze. You have to do something spooky dooky because it's time to get scared. This is the season of being scared. Yes, haunted house, corn maze, something themed you have to. Because why not? If you don't like scary things, I get it. But like, I like to be scared. I like, you know, let my heart skip a little beat. I want to be scared. Next thing you do, you gotta bake. We gotta start baking some things. It could be pumpkin bread, pumpkin pie. Let's get in the kitchen and just start making fall themed snacks. Because like, once I get out of the season, I'm like, oh, I miss pumpkin, I miss apple cider. Like I miss those kind of things. Of course, we can eat that stuff all year long. But it just hits different when it's the season for it, you know? So making pumpkin bread, making pumpkin whatever, just baking cookies, making Halloween cookies. Get in the spirit, because why not, you know? Next idea is having a fall picnic. Maybe you can find an area where like the leaves are really falling, a nice park, and you set up a little fall themed picnic. Have I been on a picnic before? I have been on one picnic, but it was in the summertime, you know, it's vibes, but I've never been on one surrounded by leaves and like, it's like a little chilly, so you got a little cardigan, like, and having all the food, maybe some apple cider, and just really taking the time to appreciate fall with a little picnic. Next thing you can do is, honestly, a couple of friends head to a cabin in the woods. Not on some cabin in the woods energy though, but like a cozy cabin with some warm fire vibes. Safely though, because we know it's season of horror movies. I've never been to a cabin in the woods and I don't plan on it, but I feel like with a group of friends. Wait, isn't that how all the horror movies go? Never mind. But you know what I'm saying? Find like a cabin in the woods that's surrounded with other cabins. Not just like one single one that's like really creepy and far in the woods. Be safe with it, but a cozy vibe in a cabin in the woods sounds like a good time with good people, maybe with some weapons just in case, you know, some Jason come out the woods, but I digress. Another idea is having a cozy reading day with some books, you know? I drown myself in like positive books and like self-improvement books, but why not take a day where it's like cozy, picking up an old book, picking up a fantasy book, a dystopian novel, what us OG people used to, you know, read in middle school. Just have a cozy day, some blankets, a little hot chocolate, just read a comfort book rather than one for like productivity, you know? Okay, the next idea is doing some fall decor in your house. I want to do it so bad, so I need to make time for that, you know? I saw a thing where I can put like bats, like shadows on my lamp, so it's like all spooky, and like some fall pillows, some fall candles, let the house smell like autumn, you dig? Like put some little things up when you can. You don't have to spend a bag on it. Go to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, you know the vibes, you know? Next idea is having a Friendsgiving. I've been to many Friendsgivings and they're so fun because it's like with your second family, you know, or it could be your first if you're not close with your real family. Just get some food, have a good time, and you're just like low pressure because it's not actually like family. Some people don't like Thanksgiving because their families be a lot, but actually just hanging with friends, making some food, always a good thing. Something else we could try. I don't know about this one because I'm very afraid of anything supernatural, but like, have you ever seen those like ghost tours in historic towns? Like I feel like I kind of want to do that, but I'm scared. I'm scared that I will pick up a ghost and take him home with me. You dig? By accident, they'll be attached and just take, but because growing up, I used to watch Ghost Adventures and I just loved it, that spooky dooky stuff, bro. But imagine being on a tour with a tour guide. They're like, all right, this is a room that there's so much like spiritual activity, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking around the room like, damn, like all this happened in here. And then a ghost sees me and it's like, oh snap, I like her. I'm gonna come home with her. Now I just talk myself out of this idea. But y'all can try it. It seems like a cool concept, but I'm just scared. I am just scared. But there's like a group of like 20 of us or so, a good sized tour. I feel more safe. I will save myself after type, but damn. It's a great idea, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm a little scared. The next thing you can do is make a DIY Halloween costume. Of course, we can always order a costume, but why not try to make one? Like, you know, there's like certain characters you try to be, but it's like really hard because it's like say Amazon doesn't sell it. Customize it a little bit, make it your own. And of course, you can get another costume too, but it's fun to create something and in the end, you see how it looks like, because with my Rock Lee Halloween costume from Naruto, I literally had to get like a long sleeve shirt from Walmart and like the shirt and pants. And I had to order the belt separately and I made it together and it looked perfect. Like it looks just like him. So, and it felt so good because I was like, okay, I saved money, but like I put it all together myself and like it was fun. It was so fun. Okay, and the next thing we should do is like honestly have a movie night where it's just classic horror movies. I have never seen any of the Mike Myers? The Halloweens. I've never seen any of the Halloweens. Before You Attack Me, I feel like it's like, they're never on TV. And they're not all on like all the streaming services when I want to watch them. But I'm gonna make time this year. I'm gonna watch the Halloweens. I've seen all the Jasons. I feel like somebody's mother. I've seen the Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger's. I haven't seen Hellraiser. I haven't seen that. There's a bunch of classics I haven't seen, but I haven't even seen, what's it called? The one where he's like, here's Johnny. I haven't seen that one. I need to get on a little rampage of watching all these. Next idea is also volunteering at a local food bank or food shelter. My sister and I always talk about doing this, but we always don't do it. We ain't shit, but maybe this is the year we'll do it. Like, why not, you know, take some time out of your day and go help others. This is me adding myself because there's no excuse why I haven't done it before, but it's an idea for all of us to do. Another thing we can do is honestly making homemade candles, because I feel like candles are they're a vibe. I love candles, but especially in the fall and the winter, it's like, ooh, they're cozy, they smell really good, and making them yourself sounds so much fun. Sounds like so much fun. I feel like I've seen kits on Amazon where you can actually make candles, and I need to try that. Like, imagine making your own fall scent and you just make it. It just smells good. Oh, and last but not least, this is for all my above 21 people, 21 years old. Make your own fall themed cocktail. Like I've had like a apple cider type of cocktail like years ago, but try something new. A little cocktail, mocktail, fall drink. You know, how do you feel about eggnog? I know eggnog's more of a winter Christmas vibe, but I don't know how I feel about it. But anyways, a fall themed drink cocktail night. You can have with girls night where it's like cocktail, mocktails, fall themed snacks. combine a bunch of the stuff we talked about and make it a whole thing. They'll see your fall decorations that you've done. You can talk about the little haunted tour you went on. You can eat pumpkin pie that you baked from scratch. All these things you could just, and have the spiciest fall ever, for real, for real. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you try these out. If you have, let me know if you have. If you don't, that's okay. I hope I do a lot of these, because that'd be just rude to myself if I don't, because why not embrace the season, you know? All right, thank you for being here. Bye.